I just finished Squid Game Season 3, and so here's my full review of it. Fair warning, this video will contain major spoilers, so if you haven't watched the full season, leave this video now. This season left us with a very emotional ending to Squid Game while still leaving the door open for spin-offs in the future, which I think was one of the main priorities of this season. Of course, we saw Cate Blanchett at the end of the season playing Dachi with an American, which most likely means an American version of the games is likely in the works. But looking at the actual season, it was very good in my opinion. The games were very well thought out, and director Huang did a great job at showing how humans would act under pressure with these new games. My only complaint was that they killed many main characters off so early into the season. Like in just episode 2 and 3, just about half of the main cast characters were already dead, which of course left barely any main characters in the final game. And the main characters who were in the final game, Min-soo, MG, and Gi-hun, were all ruined by the end of the season, of course with an exception for Gi-hun. For example, Min-soo became just like Namgyu and Thanos, and MG just decided he needed the money over his own child. One of the best parts of this season was how they ended Gi-hun's character, aka Player 456. His final line, "We are not horses, we are humans," and humans are, really stayed true to his character, and I love the callback to Season 1. After this fire line, Gi-hun purposefully fell off the tower to save the baby. This one death fully defeated the frontman's nihilistic view and put an end to the Korean Squid Games once and for all. Now, unlike the death of Gi-hun, we did have some wasted moments that were built up for a long time. One of these was the frontman revealing himself to Gi-hun, which was very wasted because it just didn't feel like it was that crazy. Another similar example is Junho finally finding the island and finding Inho. They didn't even have a conversation. Something I forgot to talk about in this video was the storyline with Noel and the officer, which was also very entertaining and honestly a really interesting part of Season 3. So overall, the season was great while still being sad and emotional. I love how they introduced the baby in the season and how she went on to win the games. I wonder if that could also open up a spin-off about the kid later on. So I'd give this season a good 8.5 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and tell me down in the comments what I should do next with this new film review channel.